Working from home? Chill lah, we deliver.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. We are from Group 3. We'll be presenting about Mac delivery application.
Hi, my name is Jin and my matrix number is 262020. Okay, today I will brief and consist about the analysis on the food delivery sector in Malaysia. So, we know that in 2017, our country has been set a spark in food delivery sector, and this food and beverage industry have taken an opportunity which to change to the new way which will focus through the online food delivery service. The food delivery service is a courier service which we will use by some restaurant or independent food delivery company. And normally these services are allowing the consumer to order their food from a desired food outlets via internet. So due to the growth of the modern technology, the food delivery service or sector are extended and become extremely popular and familiar in Malaysia. So the Malaysia's market are expected to grow at the rate of 18.6% from the period of 2018 to 2025. So nowadays, the online food delivery attribute are changing the behavior of consumer. Why I say like that? Because we will use the concept of ordering online to get our food. So by just downloading the food delivery apps on our smartphone, and we can done our order in any time and everywhere. This become more easier and convenient for all consumers. Besides that, based on the analysis of Malaysia's market, we know that there are numerous of vendors of food delivery service like Foodpanda, GrabFood, Deliver Eat, Mac Delivery, KFC Delivery, and many more. So, to understanding more about the consumer preference on the delivery service, the marketer are use the consumer age like Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z, and baby boomers as their target segmentation, which to assist them to estimate the food delivery market. However, due to the changing lifestyle of consumer, we know that the percentage of consumers that using the food delivery service are increasing from day to day. Therefore, by targeting the different target market, it will enlarge the food delivery sector in Malaysia. So next, the food delivery service in Malaysia are categorized in two types, which are restaurant to consumer delivery and platforms to consumer delivery. So for the restaurant to consumer delivery, which is the providers that make the food and will deliver it to the consumer, which means that the consumer can directly order from the food providers like KFC, McDonald's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and so on. So this type of restaurant will using this approach, which is restaurant to consumer delivery in the delivery service. Well, for the platforms to consumer delivery, which is using a third-party platform that has provided online delivery service from the partner restaurant, which the restaurant that do not provide the delivery service necessary themselves. Another way to say, if the restaurant is not providing their own delivery service to the consumer, they were using the third party like Foodpanda, GrabFood, Delivery Eat, and many more to deliver the ordering. Thus, either the consumer wanna choose which approaches, it will also bring some benefits for them like easy to order, convenience for them, and save more time, and so on. So at the same time, by using the food delivery service, they can also enjoy the best service from the all food delivery service. That's all for my part, and I will pass to my friend.
Okay, now we move to how we analyze the McDelivery services using 1H and 5W. So the first element is what? It is actually a food delivery service from McDonald's, and they are actually serving exactly the same like how they do in their restaurant. And McDelivery also another platform for McDonald's to gain more income, because by doing the delivery service, they have the delivery fee and some service taxes for the customer to pay. For the next element is how it is function to deliver food to the door of the customer by using motorcycle couriers. Because we know that motorcycle move much faster than any four-wheels vehicles, and it will save much time, and the food will arrive on the estimated time as well. McDelivery actually started in Malaysia on March 1994. For the element of who, it is done by the employees itself, and their target market is actually anyone, can be anyone to have meals from McDonald's by using McDelivery service, but they are actually more focusing on those who have been busy working, or maybe those who stay quite distant from the restaurant, so they can use this application. Next, we move to the element of when. McDelivery operates for 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Basically, everyone can have meals from McDonald's quite anytime, and their service will take at least 5 to 10 minutes or maybe more, depending on how much order they have received from the customer. The next element is why. The reason why McDonald's have this application is because they know people are getting busy day by day and got no time to have meals properly, so they are making sure that everyone can have lunchtime by uh, buying from their restaurant. And another reason why they have McDelivery, they are actually giving job opportunities to those who are actually looking for job quite a long time, so this could help those people. And the last element is where. McDelivery basically available in any branch because they come from the restaurant itself, and uh, the service actually cover the area that is in 7 kilometers from the restaurant. So those who have stayed around 7 kilometers from the restaurant can use this application. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Nurul Syirah Hafizah. My metric number is 264971. For my part, I will talk about the three witnesses of McDelivery application. We conclude the witnesses after we gather the respondent in the online Google form that we have sent. The respondent that we have received is 62 respondents. The first witnesses of McDelivery application is the inconvenient experience while using the application. The application is not user-friendly and does not support heavy traffic, and it will crash if the visitor increase. In addition to that, the McDelivery application did not have email confirmation order to confirm the order compared to other delivery applications. The second witnesses that we can conclude from the good respondents is the lack of attraction to attract the customer attention. McDelivery application has less choices of menu, and as not every menu of McDonald's is available in the McDelivery application. And in addition to that, McDelivery application has less promotion offered compared to other food delivery application. The last witnesses that we can conclude from the respondent is the limited accessibility. McDelivery is still limited to only a certain region in Malaysia. There are still region, even though the region is available in the application, only a certain places are available, and we need to, if the customer want to purchase the McDonald's food, they need to go to the restaurant instead of using the McDelivery application. That's all for the part.
And hi, I am Noriana Idati binti Noritan, and my metric number is 269936. I will continue to present the suggestion to overcome the weakness. The first one is add a reverse proxy server for the application. Before that, it is stated that McDelivery application is inconvenient. It is because this application not support heavy traffic. To solve the problem, McDelivery can try to add a reverse proxy server. This server can see and manage internet traffic in front of computer running the program. It will free the application server from having to wait for the user to communicate with the web application. Then by adding this server, consumers do not have to wait and repeat their order again. Next, McDelivery also can add some promotion in the application. Many respondents say that they are not very interested to use this application because it has less promotion compared to the other delivery application. So, McDonald's Malaysia can try to add more promotion to attract their consumer. For example, they can offer to consumers to upgrade size from regular to large for free. For free when they have purchased over 20 ringgit. Other than that, they also can offer the same menu for consumers who walk in to the restaurant, just like McValue lunch and dinner. Before this, only consumers who walk in to the restaurant can get the menu. If they open it in the application too, for sure, many people will be interested. The last one is try to be available in all locations. McDelivery is not covered on all locations around Malaysia. There are only certain persons can purchase their order using this application. That was so hard for those who cannot go out and stay on the isolated places. McDelivery can try to add more area to be covered, especially on isolated places, so that people will be more interested and enjoy to use the service of McDelivery application. It is because it will be easier for them.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Shahzana Nifazara binti Sulaiman. My matrix number 273044. Today, I'll be explaining about the consumer behavior concepts, models or theory that can be related to these suggestions to overcome the weaknesses of the McDelivery applications which have been mentioned earlier. First of all, we have learned about purchase behavior and post-purchase evaluation of the purchases in the output of decision making. As for this case, consumers' dissatisfaction after using McDelivery application is one of the examples of post-purchase evaluation of the purchases. Inconvenience experience that have been facing by consumers can actually affect it in their decision making. For instance, McDelivery application is not user friendly, and also their system built-in cannot support heavy traffic, which the reasons why respondents prefer to use other delivery services such as Foodpanda and GrabFood instead of using McDelivery application. For that, we are suggesting McDelivery application to add reverse proxy server to help with the system to provide a better experience for consumers. Secondly, one of the weaknesses of McDelivery application is lack of attraction. In the topic of perception often described as a process by which consumers identifies, organize, and interprets information to create meaning. Usually, their perceptions are influenced by their beliefs, attitudes, and their experience in using that certain product or service. As an example, Foodpanda and GrabFood have a better perception in consumers' eyes because they're always offering a lot of promotions and they are providing a variety of more interesting menus. For that, we're suggesting McDelivery to offer more promotions to attract customers' attentions and indirectly can improve perception for McDelivery application. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurizulika binti Azmi. My metric number is 269738. So, I will explain to you guys about Freudian theory based on Mac derivative applications. So, the premise of Freudian theory is that the unconscious needs or drive are at the heart of human personality and motivations. There are three interesting systems proposed by Freud in human personality, which is id, superego, and ego. The id is the basic psychological, where the individual want to have immediately satisfactions without concern for the specific means of satisfactions need, such as thirst, hungry, and sex. The superego is the individual internal expressions of society, moral, and ethical codes of purpose or correct conduct with in contrast to impulse id. Finally, the ego is the individual control which functions as an internal monitor that attempts to balance the impulsive demands of the id and the social culture constraints of the superego. As we know, Mac apps have weaknesses which are limited of cooperation place. Based on its personality, Mac apps cannot meet the immediate satisfactions of its customer and the consumer will put bad expectations on Mac apps. Instead of the superego personality, most consumers will prefer to use another food delivery apps that are acceptable and can be delivered to all places without limit of cooperation place and time. In fact, the consumer who have the ego personality will go to find a place of cooperation acceptable by the Mac delivery apps to enable them to use the food delivery service. As an conclusion, food delivery service like Mac delivery apps is a current service that has been used by some restaurants. Based on online survey that has been done by our group, there are three main weaknesses of Mac delivery apps, and there are also three suggestions which has been given to solve the problem. Lastly, Mac delivery apps also need to be knowledgeable about the behavior of their customer so that the applications can meet the demands of all type of customer according to their expectations behavior. Our group also hope that the Mac delivery applications can change the easier application system to more attractive and multifunctional to meet the behavior of its customer who always want something interesting and useful to them. Thank you.